All right, here's a look at our sleet and snow totals. Now, a lot of this started out as freezing rain, so we had a layer of ice, and then on top of that, we had sleet that accumulated at 2 or 3 inches, and then some snow on top of that. So up in Sherman, 6 inches. Melissa, 4.5 inches. Roanoke, about 4 inches. 2 inches in Mesquite, Benbrook, and West Tawakoni. Salina had 5.5 inches. Bottom, 5 inches. Fort Worth, 2. Cedar Hill, 3. 2.4 officially at DFW. And 1.5 down in Chandler in Henderson County. We actually broke 2 records over the weekend on Sunday, one for sleet and snow, almost an inch on that particular day at DFW, broke the previous record, which was only 1/10 of an inch, and our high temperature only reached 21. That set a new record. The previous record low high was 23. So temperatures nosedive again tonight into the teens. It will be a little milder tomorrow afternoon, close to 40. Freezing fog. Now this is an issue not only for tomorrow morning, but I think especially Wednesday morning when temperatures fall down to their dew points and reach 100% saturation earlier. That's going to leave more hours for fog to potentially develop. And then we're going to see an end of the week Arctic cold front, so another big drop in temperatures Friday and Saturday. So tonight, patchy fog across the area, which will likely favor the western half of North Texas. And these fog droplets will freeze on contact on road surfaces, which creates icy conditions. And where there's actually dry pavement, you can see what's black ice that develops, which is really hard to pick out because it blends in with the underlying road surface itself. And now, as we head into Wednesday morning, I think the fog will be more widespread across the area with more hours to develop, and that could lead to some icy conditions early to mid-morning on Wednesday before temperatures start to climb above the freezing mark and then melt out. 33 the high today, 15 the low, 58's the average. We're 25 degrees below that. Here's a look around the area. 26 at DFW, 27 at Love Field, 26 at this hour Lyons. Elsewhere, it's 20 at Bonham, 24 at Corsicana, and we're checking in presently at 21 in Bridgeport. So at least the winds are very light in general, 5 miles per hour or less, so we don't have to be too concerned about wind chills. It's all quiet across the region. We may see some high clouds drifting in here tomorrow to make our skies partly to mostly sunny. These are low temperatures overnight, mid-teens in the Metroplex, right around 14 at Hillsboro, 11 Mineral Wells. There might be a couple locations up along the river that reach the upper single digits. And that Arctic air continues to head southward, 33 at New Orleans right now. Yesterday, Tampa was up around 80. They're at 50 now. It's 22 in Atlanta and only 13 degrees presently in Memphis. So later this week on Thursday, a south-southwesterly wind and some sunshine, although more clouds than sun, will allow temperatures to warm at least into the mid-40s. But there are signs pointing to another Arctic cold front moving in here late Thursday and Thursday night. Now, the air behind it won't be as cold as what we witnessed this past weekend, but cold enough to keep temperatures likely in the upper 30s for highs on Friday and probably only around 34 or 35 on Saturday. Here's a look at your day planner, starting out in the mid-teens with some patchy fog. That would be freezing fog. Temperatures do rise, though, 34 at midday, and by the afternoon into the upper 30s. So we definitely will do more melting tomorrow. Another refreeze Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, with a greater potential, I think, for fog development. Wednesday in the afternoon, we'll get up to 40 degrees, 47 Thursday, 39 then on Friday, 35 is the high Saturday after morning low in the upper teens, and then finally Sunday 45, and we warm back into the 50s.